Welcome back to Northern Copperhead. Today we will be doing a how to draw video on Venom. Alright guys, so let's start out by laying out where his body is going to be. So here's where we're going to have his shoulders, right here. Then we're going to have one arm back here. Like that will be where his bicep area is. And then here is his forearm. Then here's where his chest is. And then here's his head. And then here's where his other arm is, like his bicep. And then his other forearm. And then here's one leg, right there. And then his calf, and then foot. And then here's his other leg, right there. And then calf, going down to his foot. Alright. So Venom has been one of my favorite Marvel characters for a while. I understand that he's technically a Sony character, because I'm doing the Tom Hardy version. But anyways, I like him a lot. He's an awesome backstory. I like the way they did the Tom Hardy movie. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. So we're gonna start out. That's just why I'm drawing Venom and stuff like that. So we're gonna start out. Here's his bottom jaw. Then here's his top jaw. Make sure you give him that nice smile that he's got. Now line that up with his bottom jaw, like with his jawline and stuff. And then bring that right there. Alright, so now draw in his back muscle right there. And then his shoulder. And then where his shoulder connects to his chest area right there. And then draw in this bicep here. And then his tricep, and then this other muscle he's got right there. Alright, so in the comments for this video, I would like you guys to comment on just leave a comment on whether you'd like me, what reptile or Star Wars character that you would like me to draw in my next how to draw video. Most likely my upcoming video will be on the Cottonmouth, as I talked about in my how to draw video of the Cottonmouth. But leave a poll on what you would like my next drawing video to be on. I would really appreciate what you guys are interested in seeing me do. I'm just warning you, I'm not very good at drawing human faces and stuff. Like, I'm fine with drawing Venom because he doesn't have, like, a face. But I will attempt to do it if I think the idea is good. So, yeah, just leave what you would like me to draw in my next video down in the comments. So, here's his forearm over here. That's where his elbow would be. I've drawn this as well. So his hand's going to be there and there. Alright, so now we're going to have his chest muscle, one of them right there, and then his other one right there. It's because his shoulders, his whole body is like facing this way, so this chest muscle would be extended while this one is not. Alright, so here's where his abs are going to be. So draw those in. Make sure you got a nice curve here for each one. And make sure they're not really square, really, because abs are rounded. So like that, and then now draw right here. Just following the same sort of pattern as the other side, except make it a little wider because you're getting a better view of them. Now just draw in his lats right there. We'll fix it up if it looks weird later. Alright, so now we're going to draw in his thigh muscle. I had a really fun time filming the how to like the skink video last time. I thought that was wonderful. I know the hunting scene was a little long, like where I was looking for them, but we'll get better. This is a new channel, so. But I really enjoy like catching reptiles and stuff like that. So, tell me, leave a poll on what Kansas reptile that you think I should go for next that is not venomous. I do not have the equipment or know how to go after venomous snakes at this point. And make sure it's like reasonable as well. But I would also like to hear what reptiles you would like to see me interact with on my channel as well. So if you're interested in videos like that, leave a poll on what reptile you would like to see me catch from here. Yeah. Alright, so now you've got his basic shape down of his muscles and stuff. So now we're going to do his face. Make a line here. This is going to be where his eye is. And then, like, make sure it's nice and, like, curvy and, like, not ragged up, just ragged. Misspoke there. Because his eyes are obviously crazy as well. And then make sure it lines up with his jaw here. And then draw the start of the other eye over here. There you go. And so now we're going to draw his tongue. It's going to be coming out of his mouth. He's got a super long tongue, so it's going to go like up here, and then curve down as well. So then make sure it gets thicker as it gets closer to the mouth. And then connect that up to the top of the jaw. Alright, so now I'm just going to take some of my lines and like clean them up, because this picture is really messy right now. So just like clean up all these lines around here, and all these connector lines and stuff. I really enjoy the support that you guys are giving me. My channel is doing pretty well right now. I mean, obviously it's not doing crazy, of course, but all of my videos are over 20 views, and I really appreciate the support you guys are giving me. So, a lot of people haven't subscribed yet. Like, a lot of them have 20 views, but I only have 6 subscribers. So, if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing, because I would really appreciate that. Alright, so now we're going to draw in some of his teeth. First off, though, we got to do these like lines where it connects to his jaw right here. So, like, draw these thingies all over the place. I'm not sure what you would call these, but they just connect up the two jaws. So, draw all those in. And once again, these don't have that. Venom is like all over the place. He looks super crazy and stuff, and it's awesome. So like everything is just all over the place with him. So on like his teeth, there's no specific order. Just draw him however you want. That looks reasonable. But they're not all not uniform, and so you can just go wild with it pretty much. And so then we're gonna draw in his second row of teeth back here, and just like where it would be showing, and then draw in his gums behind the first set of teeth, which you see. So now we're going to do the bottom set of teeth right here. You're going to start in front of the tongue, I should say. And so start drawing those in. Oh, you got to draw in that part of the jaw. Alright. I am also super excited for the new Venom 2 that's coming out. It looks awesome. I've seen like the trailer. I love watching it. It's just like I've been waiting for Carnage to come into the whole series for a while now, ever since I first saw the trailer. And so I'm really excited that they're finally doing it. And so I hope they get to see the movie once it comes out. So now make the lines of his jaw nice and solid, right there, and up here. So he's gonna have his claws like facing out like that, like he's about to attack somebody. So then just do the outline for that, the thumb, and then draw in a knuckle there, and that's where his pinky will be. So now do this, and this is his index finger. Once again, make sure you put those nice claws on there. Now here's his second finger, and then his third one, and then finally finish off that pinky. Alright, So now put lines here to show like where his tendons on his hands are. And then put a line here, here, and then right there, just to show the musculature of his forearm. So now we're going to do his other hand right here. So that will be his pinky on this hand. Here's his thumb. So then there's his claw, draw where it meets the finger, and then that. And then draw where the hand starts right there. Then one finger there, one finger there, and then here's his claw. I have not finished the Bad Batch yet, but I have loved what they're doing with that as well. And so I'm really looking forward to the Kenobi series that they're going to be doing, because as I said, Darth Maul is like my favorite Star Wars character, and so if you've got a Kenobi series, you're going to have Maul in that, just because they're like arch enemies and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that as well. That's upcoming. I also saw the ad for the Star Wars Visions that's coming out, and me personally, I haven't been a big anime fan. Like, I've been into Pokemon for a while, but not really the shows that much. And I've never really just watched anime, so it looks fine, but I'm not super excited for that. But I'm glad they're releasing all these new shows. Like Book of Boba Fett, I'm very much looking forward to that. Boba Fett is one of my favorite characters as well. He's just awesome. Alright, so there's that. Now we gotta draw on the tendons for his hands there. And then just make that a little more curved. Alright, so now draw a line right there. There, and then right here to show the muscles on his forearm as well. Alright, we're getting close to being done with the outline for our Venom. So now we're going to draw in this thigh muscle right here, just like that. And then we're going to draw in his calf muscle there. On the other side, do the same thing. Calf muscle, thigh muscle. Alright, so now we can do his feet. Now, Venom's feet is one thing you, like, never see. So I had to literally look up a picture of Venom earlier just to see what his feet looks like, because I never actually noticed what they look like in the movie, which is something that is, like, kind of weird, if you think about it. You never notice what their feet looks like. So there's that. He's got claws on his feet too. It's just they're not as long as his fingers, for obvious reasons. But for this, make sure you get all 5 of them in, and make sure they diminish in size as they get farther along the foot. Erase that. I made that a little too thick on there. Now I gotta draw the tendons in his feet here. And then, so there's that's good for that foot. And so now we're gonna do the other one. Right there. Here's his heel. Then here's this on his foot. And then there's his first claw. And there. And then, once again, continue doing his toes. And they diminish in size as they get further along. Now do the tendons. And then now I gotta fix up this heel because that looks weird. Looking pretty good. Now we gotta put where his shin is, right there. This one doesn't really need it because that looks pretty good on its own. I'm gonna fix up the heel so it looks a little weird. Alright, so there we go. Here is the outline for our Venom's body. So now the Tom Hardy Venom, he's got these like veins on his thing because he doesn't have the spider that's on the classic Venom. So we're going to do the veins that he has now. We should get some saliva on here actually. His tongue looks kind of lacking without saliva. So just do a little saliva drip there, and then there. and we'll do some detailing on the tongue later. But now we got to draw on these veins here that we have. So, these are pretty chaotic as well. Like I said, there's no order to them. It's just like where they take place. So let's do a time lapse of getting those veins in there. And here we go. Alright, so now we've got those veins on our Venom done. So now we're just going to add some random details around his body. Like, so we got to put a little line here for his tongue. And then up here as well. And then just put a little shading right there. And then right there as well. And then just add a little texture right there. And so that is pretty much the outline for our Venom done. So now I'm just going to go into a time lapse of me putting ink on this and finishing the coloring. So, with that, let's hop into it. Here's the finished product of our Venom. Be sure to like and subscribe. As I said previously, our next video will most likely be on the cottonmouth snake. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Leave a like and subscribe.